Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be, wherever you may be. Yeah, and this cool cleaning. Isn't cleaning interesting? Like, how many different ways do we clean? You know, we are in Lent, day whatever it is. It's the 15th. And so it's the 15th of this month, and it became the 14th of last month, and there was 29 days. That's 15 and 15, which means today's day, 30 of Lent. And, you know, my goodness, can you imagine how hard it was to keep the soul clean? 30 days of demons tempting you with everything, good, bad, and ugly, sad, sinister, sexual, you know. Just think about it. Think about how many ways you can be tempted with these sins. Like, when you think about sin and you think about evil, you just think about ugly stuff. And then you go to the extreme opposite and you think about people that, you know, have a lot and just laugh at you. What about the people that are suffering, that are agents of discord, that are just stuck and they don't have anybody to support them and lift them up and give them the proper resources to stand against such things? And psychology cannot help you with dark magic and occult work that's being done to you, and nor can it really help you with dark spirits. So now that we got those two things happening in excess, and you add a third thing on top of it, see that turkey arm I got to work on, which is malevolent manipulative marketing, which is the importance of me being silly on Lent to show you guys I really don't care how I look. You know, I just got out of the shower, I'm feeling great. Why do we have to groom ourselves and wear a certain thing to have a certain discussion? Isn't it the material of the discussion that's important? Or are you like so wrapped up in your physical display before you give the discussion that the display overpowers the discussion? I'm all about the Socratic method, you know what I mean? And the Socratic method says 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, dead. It's not coming back on. So, never lighting an incense for me. Anyhow, as I was saying, if all we do is pay attention to how we look, then we're not focusing on the information that we're focusing on. We're focusing on how we look and how we present ourselves, okay? Now, I do these silly things because I'm learning, and I want to be able to look back and go, wow, look how much I've learned, look how silly I am. And did anyone pay attention to the material I'm giving? Or did they just look at me in a towel and go, wow, she's listening to rap music in the background, having her medicine and rambling about malevolent manipulative marketing and why we put so much emphasis on appearance. You know, when my ex-husband left me, apparently he went and did some stuff. Oh, wow. I'm looking a lot rougher than I think. He went and did some stuff with some people in Brazil and became like a productionist working, you know, Les Miserables or something, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, what I gotta say about it is all he did is learn to put on a good show. And all the best preachers have to put on a show, has to be entertaining. And I'm about being real. I'm not about entertaining. We all take showers. I brush my teeth. We all got to brush our teeth. What's left of them? I'm 52. I've had some teeth fall out. And I haven't had proper dental because I've been in poverty for 20 years. Okay? Now, for a 52-year-old living in poverty, and I've not even made consistently 20 grand a year. Okay? I've not even made consistently 15 grand a year. Okay, I've been living on less than 12 grand a year for 20 years on food stamps and paying my own bills and a little bit of help from my family for 5 years and medical from the state. I never did get any military help. And I stood my ground as I got plowed over and over again. But, you know, it is what it is. You can whine about it, or you can be an intellectual and know what the Lord's given you and look at this and say, okay, as a visionary, and I am, I'm going to have to bring something to the table that you guys aren't ready to see. What is the new marketing about? Well, the new marketing is about being honest and being truthful and not poisoning people's minds. If you want to develop science to understand consciousness in the soul and acknowledge the spirit and demons and angels, then you have to acknowledge responsibility for the occult work being done that's been being done for a while, apparently, in business. And I already showed you the kinder candy. Now, if you have a group of people that are recovering from cancer and you take those to a bunch of kids in a cancer recovery unit with that magic done to it and they gain weight and they're recovering, that's a good thing. Poisoning healthy kids in America to become obese is a bad thing. Having a public family network that's name is COX. We know what phonics and sounds sound like. Cox, C-O-X. Now, I'm going to tell you something. We have rating systems for your entertainment channels. You're not going to be able to drop F-bombs and have people fornicating, okay? Well, let me tell you something. You shouldn't have a public network that people are paying called Cox. This is the breakdown of civilization, not recognizing and not caring how we're polluting and impacting the minds of men. Subtle, sinister, subliminal suggestions, which are polluting your mind. SSS, so-we-lo. Hitler's major plan, guys, was to do what's happening right now. Now that we have all this knowledge, we corrupt ourselves. If you don't choose wisely, it's your soul, it's your responsibility. And you can get a shower and you can put your bling bling on and you can make evil a diamond and sell it to the rich and famous. And they buy it. And then that's what you perpetuate. Perpetuate. Okay? Oh, can't do it all right, Greg. I'm having a little bit of slippy of the tongue, and I'm going to go back and get the rest of my cleaning done. And you better do your cleaning from inside and out, because when you do it on the outside, you give people a frown. Because people who are pretty on the outside, not on the inside, put a frown on our face all day long. Whether you know it, they're very not nice, and it doesn't matter how nice a song they sing. In the end, it's your soul that's gone. Have a blissful day.